Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Let's go.
Motion now from the tight end. Gets the first and still running. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Cricket. Cut, cut, cut. Over.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Ready up.
A completion makes it second down.
Set. Hut.
And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Moves.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
Flip it, flip it.
And the runner takes off to his right. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Ready.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Jackrabbit. Low.
And now the running back's got it again. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
On the ready.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Green 25. Ready.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay, ready.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Got it.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
29 Philly.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Easy.
And he'll set up to throw. And the receiver's got it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Fire.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
QB decides to keep it here. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Flip, flip. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. 8.
Heading left after the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Down and goal. Crucial play coming up.
Bring it. Lion. Hawk. Mason.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
3:25.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
29 million.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the double.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Spire.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Okay, ready.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. Refusing to be brought down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field.
Double right. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And bulldozing his way through. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll run it to the left. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here we go.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gain makes it second and medium.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Man. Rolling.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down.
Come on, set.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Here we go. Flip it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Okay.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And then first down, right back to the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive game by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass not complete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Check.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finding space at the 20. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
On the
The
ready.
Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
Set. Ready.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that previous play.
Let's go.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll run the option. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
325. Gaucho.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Clear. Clear.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
On the set.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
1st down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Press coverage now from the secondary. Running back with the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Here we go.
Can he make it to the marker? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues.
Here we go. Clear.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play.
Cut it.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver in motion now. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Okay.
2nd down and goal.
Unlock. Reload. Easy.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Physical running, fights off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. A handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
Here comes a handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets